see in between to the right of the park. Let's see if we can zoom in.
So there, she's sleeping in the shade that's like in the middle there. Laying flat on her side, so not a lot of her look.
That feels great.
Water buffalo. But yeah, it smells great as well. Water buffalo.
I mean, I have slept by this.
What is that? Oh yeah, Mum, look at that thing up there, look on the branch. That's the biggest one so far.
Did you not see that sitting in the background of that?
Is that the same thing?
I know.
Fast pass used for Expedition Everest.
In this case, welcomes members of the Expedition Everest team. When you board.
Wow. Seen him on the floor at night. Oh, here he is. That was good, eh? This is scary looking backpack.
now going back in time to ride Dinosaur.
Let's go get that dino. Computer, what are you tracking?
Styracosaurus.
Not our dino.
The camera really struggled with darkness and Dinosaur ride. I could not focus.
Single day we get to work with these really colorful birds. Does anyone know what kind of birds these are? You can shout it out if you do. Anyone?
Parrot.
Parrots, exactly right. Did you say macaws? What did you say? Parrots, yeah, you're exactly right too. More specifically, these are macaws that you see right here, and there are 17 species of macaw on planet Earth. And right now, you're seeing one of the largest species that we have here. These are green-winged macaws. Their names are Rajesh and Bernadette. And it's really cool that you get to see them showing off these natural behaviors. Because flying is a natural behavior for a macaw. You know, I can't fly, but these guys definitely can. Not only that, but you're seeing some learned behaviors too. So every time they fly out here to these keepers to see all of you, we always give them a little treat. It's what we call positive reinforcement, whether it's a peanut or a banana chip. And we hope that next time they choose to fly here to Discovery Island, they'll choose to land and see all of you. Because we want to help inspire some care and conservation action amongst all of you here today with our wildlife ambassadors that we have joining us right now. And guys, we love working with these birds every single day. Every interaction we have with them is our way to build a relationship with them. It's how we care for them too. And they definitely make a big mess, which is one of the reasons why they're so challenging to have in your home as a pet. Does anyone want to guess what another complaint or challenge might be with having a macaw in the house? If you think you know, shout it out. What do you guys think? It's the noise, exactly right. These guys can be extremely loud, but not only that, they're highly destructive. If you guys want to take a look at Raj and Bernadette's beak, that is a really big beak, and whatever they find in your house, they will chew. Which meant colors of all the land. And guys, we're so happy to be able to share these sites with you every single day because we want to not only inspire you guys, but empower you guys. And also make small differences in your lifestyles that can help out the cause in the wild. Whether it's recycling, carpooling, even turning off the lights in your room, it makes such a big difference. Especially for one particular species, the blue-throated macaw, who just landed over here with Caitlin. That over there is Wally and Eve, and they are blue-throated macaws. They are the rarest species of macaw left in the wild today. There are fewer than 300 of them left in the wild. And it looks like these birds are ready to pick up their next adventure. So phones and cameras up. If you haven't already, put that video in slow motion and watch the rest of these birds take flight.
Kilamanjaro Safari. Moving up the queue. Safari, so good. Ah, look. There's the trunk.
Hey Sammy, Jumbo. We might see on the reserve today. Can't guarantee that we're going to see all of them due to different migration patterns, sleeping patterns, time of day. But I hope to have some. Hippos spend a lot of time in that water, mainly to keep that body temperature nice and cool from the heat, which I do not blame them. It gets pretty hot here in Africa. However, I would not want to be in the water with some hippos. They are very dangerous and extremely territorial. They even have fights that last up to about 2 hours or so. When hippos are in the water, they'll submerge themselves, holding their breath for anywhere up to about 8 minutes. They do know how to swim, but if possible, they actually prefer to walk along the bottom of the water if they can reach it. Opposite of herbivores are carnivores. Speaking of some carnivores, there are some Nile crocodiles below us here. Nile crocodiles like this can grow up to be about 16 feet long, 500 pounds, and live to be about 30 years old or so. Now let's go around this den area. I see some African wild dogs over here on the left-hand side. The dogs are hanging out underneath the rocks here. They kind of look like hyenas, but no relation to them whatsoever. Hyenas are their own species of animals, while these dogs are related to a canine. Not quite as friendly as your average dog, though. They do have about a 90% success rate when hunting. Now, speaking of babies, there are baby giraffes around us. It's a whole group of giraffes called a tower. Pretty fitting name because they're the tallest living land animals. They're going to reach top heights about 20 feet tall, and when they're born, they're just about 6 feet tall. Within an hour of being born, they are walking around on those legs of theirs, so they are up and at them pretty early. So it looks like there are some elephants, including a baby elephant. The baby's actually over 2 years old. Babies are born at about 200 to 300 pounds when they're born. Pretty heavy babies. Females do have about 8 to 9 of them in their lifespans in the wild, at pregnancies that go on up to about 22 months. And unfortunately, elephants are threatened by poachers. About 96 elephants a day are poached, and that's about 1 every 15 minutes. Poachers go out their tusks because once removed from their bodies, they become ivory, which is highly coveted on the black market. It's reserves like these that do help protect them from any sort of danger. So we are in the East Savannah here, home to some lions and cheetahs. Oh my. And maybe a few other animals along the way here, like these rhinos.
Wow.
We're gonna let this rhino cross the road here and give them the right of way. These are white rhinos, and not surprised to find them pretty close to the mud pits here. They love to roll around the mud. Helps protect their skin from the sun, and helps to keep the little bugs off their bodies. So think of it kind of like bug spray and sunscreen all in one for them.
There's some place you could put your hand in it. It does something.
Touch the whole thing.
Touch the whole thing.
Yeah. There you go.
The joy.
Look at that.
Let's see what it says now. At 506 minutes. Bye Pandora, it was fun.